baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Self-defense, baby. Got some money. Freddie. Shows. Great. Where they at? Baby. Sold out. Yeah. To the world. Yeah. Get the bag. Get the money. Your mom. Yeah. She still love it. Never wife. I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days.
Here's Mookie Betts. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's hard hit on the line. Bleday makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with runners breaking for the plate. Fought off foul. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. That one down the line. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So 2 down now, and here is James Outman. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He swings and fouls one off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2?
And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Brent Rooker in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Here comes a pitch. Line drive. Hits it. He's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, you know, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie.
The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Nice line drive to pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Picks himself up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of...
Oh, now this ball gets down. Around third. Throws to second. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. Throw on to Freeman, and quickly one away in the second. Now it's J.D. Davis. Swings through that. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. J.J. Bleday now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Got it by him for the K. A's go quickly and quietly there. They trail it here 4-0. Here in the East Bay, here comes Max Muncy. As the lefty gets to work. Liner, caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Base hit. The throw to second is offline.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
runner today, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball left side. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 7-0. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 69.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for a stat.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. Lux leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 7-0. You're watching. Back in Oakland, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the A's. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And that should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he scored.
That one ripped. Out of here. That should get the dugout going. And they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Right side, Geloff. On to first. Out. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Chris Taylor now. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bounce to third, and it gets by him. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little.
New pitcher on here, Kyle Muller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Mookie now. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throws to second. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they extend their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely.
There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Nicely done. Brings home 2. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
New pitcher now, Sean Newcomb.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
And a great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda. That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Out to short, Betts. Slings to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rooker takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Teoscar Hernandez. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Chris Taylor. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Hard hit. Knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie Betts now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 20-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Scott Alexander comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And he handles it himself for the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max.
Max Muncy at the dish. Line drive. And that's the third out. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. Last half of the fifth coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here in East Bay. Now it's the right fielder, Seth Brown. And that's outside. Ball one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Next offering is down low. And strike two.
1-2.
On the ground to short. Betts up with it. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left field.
This is J.J. Bleday. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
0-1 there. The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Fly ball center field. Playable. Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. Back in Oakland. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Alexander back to work. Line drive, base hit right field. The throw into second. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, could be 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. Outman around second, headed for third. Coming home. Safe. And now Chris Taylor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
On to pitch now for Oakland, Trevor Gott. Popped in the air, left field. One down. Here's Kike Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out to short, Allen. Throws to first in time. And now it's Gavin Lux. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And ball 1. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Wouldn't chase that time. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1 run in the bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And the pitch. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now it's going to be Ryan Noda. Ripped on a line. That's a hit.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hernandez racing over to make the catch. Oakland gets 1 on this homer. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. First pitch just misses. God goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. Dives and he can't hang on.
The catcher, Will
So man aboard, and the batter now, Will Smith. Clips the corner, 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Man at first, Max Muncy getting ready to hit, and it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Brown at the plate. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground, Lux tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, J.D. Davis. Ripped to third. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. J.J. Bleday digs in now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez has it sized up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Got back to work. And delivers outside.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Chris Taylor. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Caught him looking for the K. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Outman hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. Liner, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Kike Hernandez. The pitch. Just missed. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Gavin Lux will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Turns and fires to Betts. That misses. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Curveball drops in there. On the ground, right side, Geloff. Gathers and throws to first. And Freeman is retired. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the end.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Daniel Hudson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the batter now, Brent Rooker. And that's a base hit. So man aboard. Next to hit, Seth Brown. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now it's going to be J.D. Davis. That's ripped. Base hit. Around third. 1 run is in.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Digging in, J.J. Bleday. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. 1 run is in. Banks off the wall. Another comes in to score. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
They are really feeding off each other.
Joe Kelly on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 21-7. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Man at first, Nick Allen. Up next for the A's. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around third.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and now the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizes this one up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Zach Geloff now at the plate. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
These guys today are so good.
Ryan Brazier will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Betts to second. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. Relay throw to third. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
High-scoring ball game in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Overweight rappers fat to death, obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear, you ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I's the best.